Good evening, KM. Good evening, SK. Good evening, everyone. So let's wait for 5 more minutes. Let's wait for our peers to join as well, and then we'll start. Good evening, TV. Good evening. Good evening, everyone. So let's wait for a couple of more minutes, and we will start in next 2 minutes. By the way, are you guys done with your homework? Anyone who cracked the formula, please comment the formula if you have cracked the formula in the chat box. Please mention the formula in the chat box so that I can copy paste it into our sheet, and let's check whether the formula has been cracked or not. Guys, were you able to crack the formula? Okay, you guys are facing problem in the freezing part. Okay. For the freezing part, you just need to think based on a common logic. Okay, I have got one formula from SK and I'm trying to apply it, and still the formula is wrong. Anyone else who has completed the homework, who has cracked the code for the formula? Anyone, guys? Anyone of you who has at least tried? Please give your formula so that I can paste and check whether you are correct or not. At least I'll know that how many of you are practicing, how many of you are serious about this program, and how many of you are actually doing the homework that has been assigned to you. So tell me, guys, tell me, anyone of you have, if you have completed the homework, please comment the formula in the chat box. Arshid, Biswajit, DA, Vishal, probably the one who has connected from the Dell PC, Mohit, PK sir, Pradeep, Sonali, SK, TS, TV, VK, VL, VM, VK, everyone, everyone, please tell me, please let me know. Are you guys done with the homework? Okay, perfect. Perfect, PK sir. Thank you. So let's start. Let's start. So is equals to sum ifs is what we will use as usual. We have been asked for revenue and the first, now this is called parenthesis. The box that has been opened over here is called parenthesis. And every element, every single element in this box is called syntax. So what syntax asks us is what data we need to provide to the Excel. So the first syntax over here is sum range. Sum range will be the revenue range because we have been asked to find the sum of all the revenues. So I'll select this whole range. Now, when I select this, do I want this range to keep moving as I go right to the cells? Do I want to calculate the sum of COGS or gross profit? Or do I want to keep this range fixed? Do I want to keep this range moving or do I need to fix this range? Everyone, please tell me. Those who are not interactive, trust me guys, if you are ignoring the interaction, you won't understand it. Please try to be as interactive as possible. So tell me whether we should freeze this or whether we should simply keep it unfreezed. Tell me, everyone. So logically, we should freeze this because this range is something that we don't want it to be moving. So we will be freezing this. We will be fully freezing this range and moving forward. Now, what is the next thing that they are asking for? They are asking me for criteria range. So the first criteria range that I am going to select is the enterprise name. Again, do I want this range to keep moving? Do I want this range to keep moving or do I want this range to be fixed? When I have been asked to find the product, when I have been asked to find the sum of revenues for Ganga Textiles, do I want this enterprise name to be moving or freezed? So I want this freezed as well. I will freeze this as well. In 90% of the cases, all the range that you would select will be freezed. All the ranges that you would select will be freezed in 90% of the cases. Criteria 1. The next criteria is out of the criteria range that you have given over here of all the enterprise names, what do you need to select? What do you need to select or what do I want Excel to find out? What values do I want Excel to find out? So I want Excel to search for Ganga Textiles. I want Excel to search for Ganga Textiles. Now there is a column, a cell is a summation of, a cell is an alignment of a column and a row. So Ganga Textile is in cell K22. So all the data of enterprise name is available in K column or 22nd row. Try to think about it, guys. All the data about all the all the enterprise names are covered in K column or whether it is covered in 22nd row. Whether it is covered in K column or 22nd row. Think about it. So it's covered in K column. Very good. Very good, guys. So it's covered in K column. Anyone has any doubt till here? Anyone has any doubt till here? Please let me know. Anyone? Guys, please let me know here itself if you have any doubt till here. And if you are clear with this, comment clear. Please let me know that you are clear with this. Comment clear, comment all good. Perfect. So Vishal, from which point do you want me to come again? Please tell me, Vishal, from which syntax do you want me to come again? From criteria 1, criteria range 1, or sum range 1? No worries, Swapnil, but I hope you have completed your homework part. So please comment with the formula criteria 1. Okay. Now, we have selected, Vishal, if you see, the whole lot enterprise name. Out of all the enterprise name, in the first cell over here, what do I want? What do I want my Excel to find out? I want Excel to find out the values for Ganga Textiles. So the criteria is Ganga Textile. Out of that whole range, I want Excel to find out values for Ganga Textiles. So I have selected Ganga Textile. Now the question is, Vishal, now the question is whether all the information about covering all the enterprise names, all the companies in the enterprise name column is covered in K row, whether it is covered in this row or whether it is covered in 22nd column. Sorry to get confused. Whether it has been covered in K column, that is this column, or whether it has been covered in 22nd row, because Ganga Textile, as you can see, is an alignment of K column and 22nd row. What is a column? Column is vertical thing. The horizontal alignment is called a row. The vertical alignment is called a column. Now the question is whether all the information is available in K column, all the information is available in K column, or all the information is available in 22nd row. Where is all the information available? VK, tell me where is all the information available? It is available in the K column, right? This is my column, and here all the information about all the enterprise name is available, and that is why I will freeze just K. That is the reason being I will just freeze K. Are you clear with this, VK? VK, are you clear with this? Perfect. Now we are moving to criteria range 2. Let's say location is my criteria range 2. I have selected this, all these things. If you want to go with product, you can go with product as well. So let's go with product. Let's go in the serial order and go with product. I have selected the range of product. I have freezed those cells, comma. I have selected the range of product. I have freezed those cells, comma. Now the syntax that has been highlighted is criteria 2. Now what is my criteria 2? So I want to select this product. So the names of the product, the first cell where the names of the product is starting from, after the heading of product, I will select that cell. Now tell me whether all the products are covered in L column. Vishal, and you will tell me this. All the products are covered in L column, or are the all the products are covered in 21st row, where all the products have been actually covered in L column or 21st row. Everyone, including Vishal, please tell me whether it has been covered in L21. All the information regarding product is covered in L column, that is this column, or it has been covered in the 21st row. It has been covered in 21st row. Very good, guys. So we will freeze 21st row over here. What we will do over here is freezing 21st row. No, Asif, you would be comfortable, but just make sure you join on time from the next time. I think you have joined late today, right? So this is something that you will have to go through the recordings and you will be comfortable from the next part. Now, the final point, criteria 3. In the serial order, let's select location as my criteria. Again, I want range to be fixed. So I will freeze this location. The reason being I am freezing this location is that whenever I drag this formula to any of the cells and I want Excel to search for location, it selects in the this, it selects or it finds the location in this given range. It finds the location in this given range. And this is what I want my Excel to do. Perfect. Let's move ahead. Finally, criteria 3. Again, coming to Chennai and Tamil Nadu. L20, tell me which cell should I freeze? Which part of the cell should I freeze? Should I freeze L or should I freeze 20? Should I freeze L or should I freeze 20? Very good, guys. Very good. Very good. We should freeze 20 because what is the question that we need to ask ourselves? The question that we need to ask ourselves is whether all the data for a location or product or enterprise name is available in L column or 20th row. Whether it is available in L column or 20th row. Okay, moving on. Let's just drag this formula to each and every cell. Let's just drag this formula to each and every cell and the value that has been appeared is perfectly accurate. The value that has been appeared is perfectly accurate. So everyone, are you guys comfortable with this? Do you need time to solve this yourself and check whether you are comfortable with this or not? Please let me know, guys. Please let me know whether you are comfortable with this or and do you need time to solve this yourself and know whether you are comfortable or not. Please let me know, guys. It's showing error for you. VK, can you please just copy that formula and paste it in the chat box so that I can help you out where are you going wrong? Can you please just copy that formula? How will you copy that formula? Go to this formula, copy this from the formula bar and paste it on the chat box. Where do you want to do shift plus enter while pasting the formula, while dragging the formula? So while dragging the formula, what you will do? So while dragging the formula, what you will do is Control R, Control D. You will select this whole range. You will select this whole range. How will you select? Shift, right arrow, right arrow, right arrow, right arrow. Shift, down arrow, down arrow, down arrow, down arrow. Control R, Control D. Yes, Vishal, this is what you are recommended to do, to see the class on mobile and practice on the laptop. That would give you a hands-on experience. So guys, please tell me, guys, please tell me, do you need that I should wait for you so that you can practice, or should I move ahead? VK, now are you clear with this, or are you still stuck anywhere? Shall we move ahead? Shall we go ahead? So you don't need to press and enter actually. You just need to shift, select the range, use Control R for right, for pasting the formula to the right or dragging the formula to the right, and use Control D for dragging the formula down. Okay, everyone, perfect. Then there is data validation. Now, remember in Excel, we made three cases where the first case was the bear case, second case was the base case, third case was the bull case. Bear, base, and bull, or bull, base, and bear. These were the three cases. And to do and make those three cases, to make those three cases, we made a list, that is a list of numbers where we selected one, it represented a bull case, second was represented a base case, and third was a bear case. If you don't remember, let me show you it. Let me show it to you again. Just give me a second, guys. Let me find that sheet. Just a second, guys. Just a second. Give me a second. Okay, Asif, no worries, no worries. If you are not from a commerce background, but make sure that you are attentive in lecture. And the second thing is, if you are attentive, also make sure that you are going through the recordings as well and recording what has and revising what has been discussed in the lecture. Let's see. Let's see. So remember we made something like this, where we made first case as bull case, second case bear case, third case, second case base case, and third case bear case. So how can we make such a list, and based on these list, based on this list, you can see the values are being changing automatically. So this is called something called as making an automotive model, making a dynamic automotive model. Why the word dynamic? Because when you change one value, other values keeps on changing automatically. So to make this model, what I wish to do is, rather than calculating individually for every location, yes, DA, very good. I'm glad that you remember the function that we used over there. So for every location or every product, every company, rather than coding some ifs individually, what I wish that I put the name of the, or provide a code for the company, or provide a code for the location, and and while selecting that code, I get all the values for that particular cell. So this is what I wish to do. What I wish to do is, what I actually wish to do is, let's say this is my table. I will I will arrange this table in such a way that arrange this table in such a way. So actually, why I need to use mouse is there are various functions, because Zoom is also working in the background, and you might not able to also see it, but there are few things that, like your chat box, and what are the chats you are typing it out, only I can see. So that is the reason being it's important for me, it becomes essential for me to use mouse. But I would suggest you try to avoid mouse as much as possible. If you are stuck in any of the command where you are not able to do it through keyboard, you can ask me and I'll help you out for how you can follow that command through the mouse. Okay, so I have selected this whole range. Now I will sort this or arrange this. Sorting means arranging this whole table based on enterprise name, cell values A to Z, where few of the, where my enterprise names are, the name of my enterprises are, these enterprise name are nothing but names of my customers. Enterprise names. The first one is Ganga Textiles. What is the next one? Silk Heaven. What is the third one? Spice Bazaar Restaurants. Surya Pharmaceuticals, Taj Electronics. Surya Pharmaceuticals and Taj Electronics. These are the names of my customers. Let's say I have assigned the serial number to them. And this is my serial number. What I wish to find is, gross profit. So let's say I wish to find gross profit based on, enterprise number. enterprise number or name. So if I select 1, I will get the gross profit for Ganga Textile. If I select 2, I will get gross profit for Silk Heaven. If I select 3, Spice Bazaar, 4, Surya, and 5, Taj. This is what I want to do, and this is what I wish to do. So to do that, to make that work out, I will select data validation. I will go, first of all go to that cell where I want to put that list. Select data validation. Change any value to list, and source will be these 5 values. Source will be these 5 values. I click on OK. So first, second, third, fourth, fifth. Everyone clear till here? Everyone? Guys, are you clear what we need to do and how we will be doing it? Everyone, are you clear why we are doing it and how we are doing it and what we need to do? Does anyone has any doubt in this part? Please let me know. If any one of you have any doubt in this part, please let me know. Shall we move ahead? Okay, great. First of all, let me clear validation. Okay, you don't actually need to clear it anyways. So first of all, Jyoti, what you will do, you will go to this cell where you want to put that list. You will go to this cell where you want to bring this list. Then you will go to data validation. Then you will go to data validation and select list out of allow. There is something called as allow, and then select list. Are you done till here, Jyoti? Jyoti, are you done till here? Please let me know. Perfect. Source is been asked to you and you will share this source. These 5 numbers will be your source for the data. Once you are done with this, you have to click on OK and this list will appear in front of you. So are you clear, Jyoti, with this? Jyoti, do you want me to repeat it again? Or are you clear with this? So this yes was for repeating again, or are you clear with this? Perfect. Now, the next thing that we will be starting with is gross profit. Anyone remember what is something that we will use? Which function we will be using over here to get the gross profit or sum of all gross profits for the particular enterprise? Anyone? Do you remember which function did we use along with data validation while making our DCF model? Which function did we use along with data validation while making a DCF model? Anyone remember this? We will be using choose function, and this is what we used with data validation as well. We will be using choose function. Index number is the place where you have placed your data validation. So the one cell right above the gross profit is your index number. Value 1. So what is your value 1? It is sum of your gross profits for Ganga Textiles. So we will navigate to Ganga Textile. What we will do is we will navigate to the last sale of Ganga Textiles. And this is your gross profit. Close this. Then value 2. Value 2 means what value should appear when I select second position in the list. So again, sum, it will start right from the range where Ganga Textile end and Silk Heaven starts. Silk Heaven. Done. Next, again sum. Bracket closed. Coming again with sum. That is Surya Pharmaceuticals. And finally, the value 5 would be sum of rest of the values. Sorry, there was a mistake. And sum of rest of the values. So first, second, third, fourth, fifth. This makes my. So if I simply want to go for Ganga Textiles, I don't want to code anything separately. What I would rather do is select one and I will get the gross profit for Ganga Textiles. Similarly, you can make it for revenue. Similarly, you can make it for COGS as well. Everyone clear with this? Now tell me guys, how will you check this? How are you going to check this? Whether the values that you have calculated through this method is correct or not? Which function can you use to check this, that the values that you have calculated through data validation is correct or not? How are you going to check it? Tell me. Sum of Ganga Textiles, okay. But how sum of Ganga Textile again? That this is what you have done over here as well, right? What dynamic formula can you make so that you make only one formula? So for doing sum of Ganga Textile, you will again have to select range. That would make the process tedious. What dynamic single formula that you will make so that you can paste it and you will get the values for each of these things. Yes, DA pivot table is one of them, but I expect you to answer from those functions that we have already covered. Not every one of you might be aware with pivot table. We can use pivot table. That is one of the options, but can't we use sum ifs is equals to sum if where my criteria range is enterprise name This range again I will freeze. My criteria is this Ganga textile, and my sum range will be my gross profits. Count if won't work over here. Sum if is the best option to go for. So DA, you are correct. Not some ifs, but sum if is the best option to go for. So this is, we need to freeze E. What is that E3 actually? If we freeze it, it's fine. If we didn't freeze it, it's also fine. The values won't change. Now, Surya Pharmaceuticals. Wow, why the value for Surya Pharmaceuticals is not coming. Look, but first of all, let's check whether the values, rest of the values are correct or not. For fifth, correct. Third, correct. Third, correct. Second, correct. First is correct as well. Surya Pharmaceuticals, why it is not coming? The values for Surya Pharmaceuticals is not coming because for the spelling that has been used over here, the word formation that has been used over here needs to be same. Needs to be same. And now let's check for the fourth one. The values are same. It means that our values calculated through DC data validation is correct. Similarly, you can calculate for revenue. Similarly, you can do it for based on location, product, cost, and every possible permutations and combination you wish to. So guys, are you clear with this? Please let me know whether you are clear with this or not. Every one of you, are you clear with this? Do you need some time to practice this yourself? Do you need some time to practice this yourself? Do you want to practice this here itself so that you may know whether you are clear with this or not? And based on that, we will move ahead. Okay. So take your time, take 5 minutes and give me, everyone will try to find gross profit, not gross profit this time. Let me change this to product. Everyone will find product, data validation for product. The value that you need to calculate is revenue based on, here it was enterprise name. Here you need to calculate it for products. So you need to calculate revenues based on products. This is what you need to do. Take your time and try to solve this. I won't disturb you. I will go on mute for next 5 minutes. I won't disturb you. Try to remember each and everything that we have covered. Try to remember each and everything that we have covered. And based on that, try to make data validation. Give me the value. I know it won't be possible for you to show me that how you have applied the formula. Just give me the value for air purifiers. Sum of all the revenues for air purifiers is what you need to give me. Okay, sum of all the revenues for air purifiers. Take your time and reply in the next 5 minutes. Guys, are you done with this? Please let me know. Are you done with this? Guys, are you done with this? Those who are done with this, please let me know. SK, VK, DA, not getting the values. Why? What is the reason for not getting the values? Have you selected any of the values over here? Probably this might be one of the reasons that you are not getting the values. If you have applied the formula correctly, is this the reason that you are not getting the values? And the formula that I am sharing won't exactly work out for you. It is not necessary the formula that I am sharing would work out for you because I am choosing index over here in L15. Rest of the things might still work out for you, but you need to change the index number at least. Rest of the things might work out for you, but you need to change the index number at least. Those who are done, please let me know that you are done. Guys, are you clear with this? Please let me know, guys. Are you clear with this so that we can move ahead? Only for the first one, you are not getting the values. You have used F11 to F54 for the first one. Choose L19 sum F11 to F54. First of all, I will have to sort this based on product, cell values, click on OK. And for the first one, it's air purifier, right? So what is the sum of all the air purifiers? 171303 is what you should get. And the range is from F11 to F54. Your range is correct. Then why are you not getting the values? Try to plug one in the index called index number and you will get the values if you have applied data validation correctly. SK, is it working out for you? Okay, you are saying SK that you are getting values only for the first one. Yes, yes, yes. Because you have not used the sum function in between. So guys, this is the common mistake that one can make. Please look into it. Here you have used sum function. Can you see this? Here you have used sum function and that is why it is working out for you. You need to put sum every time. You need to put sum every time and only then it would work out for you. Are you getting this? That is the reason being your values are not getting matched. So please use sum every time. No worries, Soumya, no worries. I'll share the Excel sheet. The Excel sheet is same as it has been shared yesterday. We have not started with the new sheet yet. We have completed although the data validation part. We will be starting with the Excel class sheet 2 after going on a short 10 minutes break. But I am waiting for the confirmation from you all. Whether data validation, are you clear with the sheet? Yes, perfect. Now it would be working, ST. Now it would be working out for you. Perfect, perfect. So I am sharing the solved sheet with you all. Let me share the solved sheet with you all and also the updated class second class sheet as well. Let me share the second class sheet as well. So have you received the solved sheet and updated class sheet as well? Everyone, have you received the solved sheet and updated class sheet as well? I have shared it in the chat box. Everyone. VK, I asked you yesterday, remember, to check with the technical counselor why are you not able to download the sheet. It won't be possible for me to provide you the sheets personally to you on the mail. It won't be possible every day for me to provide you with the sheets personally to you on the mail. Okay, Vishal, I have shared it to you, but trust me, this is last time I am helping you out. I am going out of the way and helping you out. Please get the issue resolved as soon as possible. Please get the issue resolved as soon as possible. Others, those who are done with the sheet one, others, those who are done with the sheet one, please make sure you have downloaded the sheet two, and let's go on a 10 minutes break, but be right back in next 10 minutes. Be right back in next 10 minutes. Okay, guys? Guys, if every one of you are back, shall we start? Guys, please let me know if you are back. Shall we start? Okay, SK is back. VL, are you back? Even VM is back. So I have received 2, 3 responses of people who are back. Well, I got it. You can hands down your or switch off your raise hand function of Zoom. Okay, Sonali is back. When Jyoti is back. So okay, good crowd is back now, as I can see the messages. So let's start. Now, first of all, as we start, there are three main functions that we need to take care of. The three main functions that we are going to learn today is VLOOKUP, index, and offset. The three functions that we are going to learn today is VLOOKUP, index, and offset. Now, what is lookup? So I have over here the employee code of all my employees, and I want to find that what are the salaries that I have paid to them. So to populate the data into a systematic order. So guys, are you not able to see the screen? Just give me a second. Now, is it visible now? Perfect. Perfect. So we have some data of all my employees. We have their names, we have the location, we have the product that they are asked to sell or the manufacturing process of the products they are involved in, and we have their salaries. Now, I wish to populate this data into a systematic order from a large unorganized data set. Now, are you guys understanding what is the purpose of using these three formulas, these three functions? VLOOKUP, index, and offset. All these three functions are used for same purpose, that is to populate the data from a larger pool of data set into a logical order. Are you clear with this, guys? Is the why part of this clear so that we can go to the how part of it? Guys, are you clear with the why part of it so that we can move ahead? Please let me know. Perfect. So the first one is VLOOKUP. The function is VLOOKUP. VLOOKUP says vertical lookup. If the data is arranged in a vertical order, it will look up for the values in the vertical column. It will look up for the values in this column. So that is vertical lookup. Now, one drawback of VLOOKUP is, and one criteria of VLOOKUP is, you need to have unique values. You need to have unique values in the first column. I'm repeating it again. One criteria to function VLOOKUP is you need to have unique values in the first column. Now, what I mean by this statement, you need to have unique values in first column. Let's suppose I have two employees with same employee code EMPH112. Let's say I have two employees with the same employee code EMPH112. And if I ask Excel to give me the salary of these employees, which employee's salary, which employee's salary will Excel give me? Whether it will give me salary for person A or whether Excel will give me the salary for person B. Excel will get confused. So that is why you need to have a unique lookup value. Now, what is lookup value? Lookup value is the value you are asking Excel to look up for. Here, I am asking Excel to search for employee code in this table. Here, I am asking Excel to search for employee code in this table. So this employee code, that is EMPH112, becomes my lookup value. Everyone, are you guys clear with the explanation till here? So that if you allow me, I'll move ahead. If you allow me, I will move ahead. So the first one will be is equals to VLOOKUP. Now the limitation of VLOOKUP is it will search for the values in the first column. It will search for this lookup value in the first column. So is equals to VLOOKUP. I'll open the parenthesis. The first syntax that has been asked was lookup value. What is the lookup value? This is my lookup value. Shall I freeze this? Think about it, guys. Shall I freeze this? Or should I directly drag it? Correct. Correct. Very good, guys. Really happy from your response. We should freeze this. Why? Because as we move to the right, we want lookup value to be same. As we move to the right, we want lookup value to be same. And that is the reason being we shall freeze this. The next output or next syntax that Excel is asking me for is table array. Now, how will I go to table array? So table array is basically my range for the whole table. Table array is my range for the whole table. So this is my whole table. Just give me a second. Is equals to VLOOKUP. Lookup value. Table array. Lookup value. And then table array. Table array is range for the whole table. Table array is nothing but range for the whole table. Now Excel is asking me for the column index number. Excel is asking me for the column index number. But before coming to that, shall I freeze this range? Before coming to that, shall I freeze this range, guys? Tell me, do I need to freeze this range? Very good. Very good. We need to freeze this range because range is going to be consistent. What I am saying, Excel, is whether you are calculating for salary, whether you are calculating for product, keep the range of the table same. I don't want range to be moving. Now, the next thing that Excel is asking me for is column index number. So Excel is, first of all, I asked him to look for this value. Excel asked me, where do I need to look for this value? Soumya, are you confused with this? Is there any part you are confused with? Perfect. So using VLOOKUP, we are asking Excel to look for a value. Where will Excel look for the value? In the first column of the table. And where is the table? The table range is being given to the Excel. Now, the thing that Excel is asking me for column index number. Excel is saying me, sir, I have found the lookup value for you. But what is the output that you need? Where is that output present that you need? So let's suppose I have found you EMP0145. So in which column should I, the output that I need to give you is present in which column? So this is my first column, this is my second column. So I will say this, the output is in second column. Range lookup, exact match, bracket close, enter. Now let me check whether the formula that has been implemented by us is correct or not. Let us check whether the formula that has been implemented by us is correct or not. Control C, Alt S, V. Is it Thorn Blood Moon? Yes. The formula that has been implemented by us is exactly correct. So guys, from which part, Soumya, do you want me to repeat again? From which part of this formula do you want me to repeat again, Soumya? Please let me know. Okay. Now, this is my column 1. This is my first column of the table. This is my column 2. Similarly, these are my 3, 4, and 5 respective columns. Are you clear with this, Soumya? Are you clear with this? What I want over here, I want employee name, and employee name is present in which column? It is present in second column. So that is the reason why I am giving column index number as 2. When I drag this formula, it is showing the same output. Why? Because column index number has not been changed. The column index number has not been changed. SK, I'll come to that. I'll come to that. Why we use false over here. But trust me, that is the most basic part of it. Let us just get done with the advanced part first. And then I will come to that why we have used the false part in the formula. Why we have freeze B17. We have not only freeze B17, we have freeze this whole range. Simply the reason being, let's suppose if we would have not freeze this whole range. If we would have not freeze this whole range, if this whole range would have been kept unfreezed and I would have dragged this formula, can you see when I'm shifting to the right, my table array is also shifting to the right, and that is something that I hate. That is something that I don't want. So to incorporate that, I will be freezing this. Are you guys clear? Now, how will you deal with this challenge? One thing that you can do, manually change column index number for every column. 2, 3, 4, and 5. 2, 3, 4, and 5. This is what you can do. But does this sounds like a smart work to you? Does this sounds like a smart work to you? Changing every number manually? And most of you are saying no. Most of you are saying that no, sir, this is not a smart way to work on Excel. This is a layman way, and we are learning advanced Excel so that we can implement some advanced skills on it. So one thing that we can do is go to this, change this to and link it with this two. Change this to, that is column index number, and link it with this two. Now drag the same formula to the right, and voila, you have the values with you. If you want, you can hide this. You can hide this by changing the font to white color. So no one would get this trick why you have entered these numbers, and it will also work out for you. Guys, are you clear with this? Are you clear with the VLOOKUP part? Guys, are you clear with this? Now, let's see if these columns have been deleted. The number where I had put the number where I had the cells where I had put the numbers are deleted. So what am I gonna do now? This is a trouble for me. So how do we use filters and validation to make it easier for automation? So about filters and validation, we already did that in the last Excel sheet, as you had seen DA. This time we are trying to learn few new formulas, few new functions, which can simplify our need for valuation, which can simplify our need or simplify the way we evaluate things. If we select the blank cells without putting numbers, you will see it will show a value error. It will show a value error. Although this is something that you can realistically apply in your practical life. Let's say that the order is changed. Let's say if the order is changed. What I mean when I say the order is changed, let's say this is the order. Employee name. Let's say this is the order. I want salary first, then employee name, then product, then location. In this case, will this formula work? Is equals to VLOOKUP. Lookup value, this one, table array, column index number. I will have to search for the column index number, that is salary. which is fifth, or else if I also code it over here, link it to this value false. Now, why we have used false? Because you can see approximate match and exact match. Do I need approximate figures or exact figures? I want exact figures. If EMP is 1045, the employee name is Soren. I want it the name to be Soren. You can't search for, if EMP 1050145 is not available, you can't search for 01456 and give me whatever the employee name is. That is why I am searching for exact match, which is false. Now, when I link this, does this makes any sense to you? Salary is Thorn Bloodman. Product, although it makes sense for product, employee name is Mumbai, location is something else. So does this table make sense to you? So there would be some cases where this won't work. There would be some cases where numbering the columns won't work. What will you do in that case? What will you do in that case? Instead of giving that number to Excel, I will make Excel himself find. Again, I am repeating. Instead of giving numbers to Excel, I will make Excel itself find. I'll help Excel itself find what? I will help Excel itself find that which column Excel needs to search in. Which column Excel needs to search in. So for column index number, we will be applying something called as, what is been asked? Column index. Remember the word index. Index function. To find that column index number, we will be applying the index function. Now, index function asks me to tell me the array. Index is asking me, but before starting with the index function, guys, are you clear with the VLOOKUP part? Every one of you, are you clear with the VLOOKUP parts? Please let me know. Please give me a nod so that I can move ahead. Do you want to practice this VLOOKUP yourself? Guys, do you want to practice this VLOOKUP yourself? Okay. Practice this VLOOKUP yourself. Try practicing it in the original format that has been given. Try to solve the simpler version. Then we will eat the elephant one step at a time. Try to solve for the much easier formats now, and we will try to complicate things one step at a time. And if you are done, please comment done so that we can start with the session. If you are done, please comment done so that we can start with the rest of the part of the session. Are you guys trying? Guys, are you trying? Are you able to do this? Please let me know if you are done. Please let me know if you are done. Perfect. Very good. SK is done. Anyone else who are still trying and need couple of more minutes, or shall I start with the session? Soumya, are you done? Soumya, are you done? Okay, doing. Perfect, SK. Perfect. Soumya, where are you stuck? Please let me know where are you stuck. If you are unable to do, why you are unable to do, please let me know. Okay. Okay, Soumya. Perfect. Is equals to V lookup. They are asking me for lookup value, and this lookup value will be same for all of these criteria for location, product, salary, and employee name. The lookup value will be same. Lookup value, table array, selecting this whole table and freezing this. This is my table array. Column index number, column index number. Now I am not giving the column index number manually. I am not doing the layman thing to give column index number manually. Instead, I will use an index function where Excel is asking me to give Excel the array or the range where Excel will search for the column index number. Where Excel will search for the column index number. So first, in this first line of the table, Excel is going to search for column index number. In this first line of the table, Excel is going to search for the column index number. I'll again freeze this because this range is going to be constant, and same row number. Row number in this column index number, which row does Excel will search for? Okay. Not the index, but the match function is something that we are going to use. Index is something that we will use later, and we will see uh, the implication of index as well. But over here, we need to use the match function. Sorry guys, sorry. So to find column index number, you need to use the match function. Now match function, you have been asked to give the lookup value, what you need to search. We want Excel to search for this heading right above the cell we are entering the formula, comma, lookup array. Where will Excel search for this name? It will search for this name over here. Match type, again we want exact match, so 0, comma, range lookup, exact match, bracket close, enter. Rest everything is same, guys. It's just that to find column index number, to automate the use of column index number, we are using the match function. And in match, what we are saying Excel is to find employee name in all these columns, to use employee name to find employee name in all these columns and give me the exact value of the column number. So Excel will give me the exact value of the column number. So how will I go? How am I going to do that? Match lookup value. What is the lookup value? Just give me a second. Match lookup value. Lookup value is the heading or the criteria that I want to find. Lookup array where I will be find, that is employee name over here. Where will I find employee name? In all these cells, I am going to find employee name. And finally, match type will be exact match. Click on enter and I am done with. Okay, still it is not working because exact match, match type, exact match, lookup array is not freezed. So make sure you have freezed all the range and it should work. It will definitely work. So guys, if you are comfortable with VLOOKUP plus match, if you are comfortable with VLOOKUP plus match, please let me know. If you are comfortable with VLOOKUP plus match, please let me know so that we can move on to the index function. Shall we start? Perfect. Now, the next one is equals to index function. Is equals to index function. Now, as I said that VLOOKUP has a problem. What problem does VLOOKUP has? It looks for the value in the first column. What if the value is present? What if the lookup value is present in the third column? In that case, VLOOKUP won't work. In that case, VLOOKUP won't work. What if the value is present in the second column? In that case, VLOOKUP won't work. So one thing that you can do is arrange the data in such a way that the data is present in the first column, or else what you can do is you can use the index function. So let's try to find all the other data based on employee name. Let's try to find and populate all the other data based on employee name. So employee name is equals to, let's say I want to find data for Soren Frostbane. Soren Frostbane. Employee code is what we need to find, and I am going to use index function this time. Array. This is my array. This whole table is my array. I will freeze this. Row number. These are my rows. Which row number do I need to look for? I will find this through match function, where in all these rows, what do I need to find? I need to find the row number, and row number will be found if I make Excel search for the name. So this is my lookup value, freezing this lookup array. This is my lookup array, match type, exact match. So guys, if you are clear with the match first part, that is row number part, lookup value is the name. Lookup value is the name over here. Lookup value is the name. We want Excel to look up for the name in all these rows. We want Excel to look up for the name in all these rows. Second, match function, lookup value. This is the value you want to look up for, lookup array. This is my lookup array. In the first line, you want to look up for that value. Let's say employee code might be that value. I will freeze this and match type, exact match. EMPO 145. EMPO 145. Let's drag this formula, and I have rest everything I was looking for. I have everything else I was looking for. So are you guys clear with this? Are you guys clear with this index part? Do you want to practice this yourself? But because trust me, guys, trust me, what happens is you guys confuse what to take in lookup column index number and what to take in row index number. So when you want to take the row index number, it would be this. So all these row index number is present in a column, which is this column. So you will make Excel search in row index number, the name, so that you can get the row number where the data is present. Similarly, the column index number is present in this row. Similarly, the column index number is present in this row. So you will make Excel search for all these rows. Let me just shift this. You will make Excel search for all these row numbers. And where will Excel search for all these rows? Excel will search for employee code in this given array. So two things that you need to remember: lookup value and array. For row number, you will make array look for employee name in this whole employee name array. For column number, you will make Excel look for the respective criterias in these column, that is the headings. So please try it yourself and please let me know if you are able to do this. Guys, are you trying? Shall I wait for you or shall I go ahead? Guys, are you trying? Shall I wait for you? Okay, okay. Try it yourself. Try it yourself. Okay. Guys, are you done or do you need any help? Not getting the values. Okay. So everyone, shall we do this again? Class, shall we do this again? Sure, sure. We will be repeating this once again. Is equals to index. Do it with me. Is equals to index. Now, the array that has been asked to us is table array. So I will select this whole table and freeze this. Everyone, guys, are you comfortable till here? Please let me know if you have any doubt till here. Guys, please let me know if you have any doubt till here. Now, they have asked me to find the row number. Now, be careful, guys. Be very careful and be very attentive. Be very careful and be very attentive. They have asked me for row number, whether I should go for the first row, second row, third row, fourth row, fifth row, sixth row, seventh row. Which row should I go for? So rather than counting the row on my own, I will use the function called as match. Any doubts still here? Guys, I am asking this in each and every step. Please let me know. Any doubts still here? Perfect.
Now lookup value to determine what is the row number. To determine what is the row number, what do I want Excel to look up for? To determine what is the row number, what do I want Excel to look up for? I want Excel to look up for the name. I want Excel to look up for the name, that is employee name. To get that which row it is in, I want these, all these values are in different rows. Can you see this? Soren is in different row, Elira is in different row, Draven is in different row, Serafina is in different row, but although they are in same column. So why I want Excel to get the row number, and to get that row number, what I want Excel to look up for? I want Excel to look up for employee name, because all these names are in different rows. I have given the name that Excel wants, I want Excel to look up for. Are you clear? Everyone clear with this? Clear with this part, because this is one of the most important part. Everyone clear with this? Why we are using name over here? Everyone, please confirm me so that I can move ahead. Please confirm me, guys. Everyone, Soumya, and those who have doubt, please stop me here itself. Guys, if you have doubt, please stop me here itself. It won't be possible to complete the whole formula and come back again over here. So if you are clear, please comment clear, and if you have doubt, please stop me here itself. No, we have selected employee name now, but not employee code. So what we have selected over here is employee name, because I want what Excel wants from me. Excel wants from me the row number. And so I want Excel to say that the row number is the number, the row number is the number where you will find this employee name. So if you find this employee name in the first row, row number is 1. If you find the employee name in the 29th row, the employee name is 29, or the row number is 29. This is what the idea is, Soumya. Are you clear with this? Soumya, are you clear with this? So we have given employee name. This whole array, freezing this. Row number will be nothing but employee. Name is what I want Excel to search for. And where will Excel search for this employee name? In the column of employee name. In this whole range where employee names are given, there itself Excel will search for employee name. Correct me if I am wrong. Everyone clear with this part? Everyone clear with this part? Match type, exact match, bracket close. We are done with the row number part. Guys, we are done with the row number part. Do you guys have any doubt in the row number part? If no, can I move to the column number? Comment yes if I can move to the column number. Please comment yes or a thumbs up. Shall I move to the column number part? Perfect. Then in column number again I am using match function. Now I want column number, whether the data is in first column, second column, third, fourth or fifth column. So for that I will make Excel search for the heading. The heading over here might be anything. So that heading would be my lookup value. The heading that I want, that criteria that I want will be my lookup value. Where will Excel search for that criteria? Excel will search for that criteria within this range. And that is the reason being I will freeze this range. Everyone clear with this? Clear with these two steps? Why I am selecting the heading name and why I am giving this array? Everyone? Perfect. Closing this with exact match. Closing my formula. Enter. And here I am. with my information. So this is how I have populated the information. So guys, if you want to check, you can check with any of the values. Whether the values that you are getting is correct or not, you can check it with any of the values. Why we have selected C8? Let's see why we have selected C8. C8 is this employee code. I am asking Excel to search yourself for employee code because I want data for employee code over here. I am giving this range and asking Excel to search for employee code and give me the value where the name of the employee is Salem. If the name of the employee is Salem, then what is the employee code for that particular employee? If the name is Orion, what is the name for that particular employee? That is why we are giving this employee code and giving reference to C8, giving reference to location because we want data for location and we are asking Excel to search for location in this range. So are you guys clear with this? Every one of you, are you clear with this? Perfect. So that's it for the day, guys. We will continue next week from offset part. We will continue with estimation, offset, index, formatting, and pivot table next week. I hope you enjoyed the session. I hope you loved the session. If you want anything to change, if you want to give any suggestion from your end, you can definitely give those suggestions. I will try to incorporate those suggestions in my lecture. And if you enjoyed the session, please do comment whether you have enjoyed it or not. Waiting for your honest reviews, guys. Thank you, Asif. Thanks, DA. Thanks, SK. Even the last lecture sheet. I think you have joined late, SK. Thank you, VL. Sure, Swapnil. If you have any doubts, you can raise the ticket about it. So thank you, guys. Thanks a lot. Even I enjoyed interacting with you. Thanks a lot. Have a great week ahead. Sure, PK sir. Definitely, I'll check it and let you know. VK, I would suggest you please raise a ticket about it. And the technical team or I will get back to you and reach up to you that why this is happening. So Asif, we have completed half portion, exact 50% of the portion, 50 to 60% of the portion. And we are left with the rest of the rest half of the portion. So out of 6 months, 3 months of course is completed, 3 months of the course is remaining. I hope you enjoyed till here and I hope you will be continue enjoying this in future as well. Thank you guys. Have a great week ahead. Thanks. Bye-bye. Yes, Sonali, is there anything I can help you out with? Sure, Sonali. Bye-bye. Good night, everyone. For 10th Feb, what happened? Yes, Sonali, there was a technical glitch on 10th Feb because of which the whole session was not recorded. For that, Asif, you will be having mock interview session. So Sonali, if you can raise the ticket about it and if you let me know that what was the exact part that was covered in the session, I would be happy to help you out. So what we can do is we can record a session. You can join that session in case but you just need to let me know that what was the part that was covered. You can raise a ticket. We can have a one-to-one session over it. We can record that session and put it on the LMS. Would that work, Sonali, for you? Please raise the ticket mentioning which topic was covered. We will sit for that one-to-one session, record that session and upload that on the LMS. Yes, once we are done with this advanced Excel, we will be moving to the next part. So this course about the placements and all those things, you can raise a ticket. Career guidance and all those things, you can raise a ticket. We will have a one-to-one session for that. So bye-bye, guys. Bye-bye. Take care. Have fun. Bye-bye.